known location. Yeah, that's a known location over there. And also, do we have enough fuel to get there? Yep, plenty of fuel to get there. Okay, cool. And then once we get over to known location, I'll pick a spot to do a diversion. Give me a pencil on you? Sure then. Let's know. So we'll head up to. Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that like, yeah, that's where we are. Yeah. The line between is basically north to south. Yep. I've got my known heading here. Yep. So it'd be north, which would be 360 minus 20 degrees deviation. So we're looking at 340 degrees. Yep. So we can turn on the 340. What's the distance we got there? The distance we're looking for 4 nautical miles, so 5, 10, 15 miles. All right, and then time, how long is it going to take us to get there? Stand by, still ready to go over. Northwest Cameroon traffic, Bravo Romeo is 15 miles to the northwest of Cameroon, 1,800 heading to the north, approximately 35 miles to the north of Cameroon, northwest of Cameroon. Right, so now we're going to go back to over here. Yep. Look at 3, 0. That's it. I'll push this up right now. And we want to sort of just come be nice and close to the shoreline. So the shoreline's 15 minutes. We're looking at about 15 miles. Yep. 15 miles. We're looking at about 11 minutes to get there, which would be 13:27. Oh, it would take about 9 or 10 minutes maybe to get there. Maybe going 7 miles per 10 minutes. 7 miles per 10 minutes. 10 miles per 7 minutes there. My apologies. And then it would be about 9 minutes, give or take. Yep, give or take, yeah. Cool. And then we do that. We're setting our time, and then we can do our 2 radio calls. I did one before. And then the second one, you do a hypothetical radio call on the FM radio if you have one. You call back to me saying, 49 North Maxwell Australia doing a diversion 15 nautical miles to the north of our planned track, just showing about 25 miles outside of Campbell River here. Or to the northwest. And then that's good. And then do we have enough fuel to get there? Yep, plenty of fuel. Okay, cool. And now we do kind of our ground map reading, and we just sort of walk our way along to get to our spot, 340, give or take. Yep. If you want to deviate with the direction of flight, just let the examiner know. Yep. And I kind of say like go 50% with the direction, 50% ground map reading, depending if we get blown off course or not. So very easy, and we'll add a little bit more direction on my stuff. I don't do a lot of these lights on it. Like that's it looks like it's on the other side. Let's go with the little filler from us. So just lift the big light. We're going to have a little light just here. And if you want to augment your heading, just let them know you want to augment your heading. Yep. Yeah, I just said that. I was just going to follow up these little lights here. It's a little bit to the side, but I know it's an hour on the map. It's not far off my heading. Basically going, 340, 350. Yeah, lights are out here, the green, feels good, Cubby, there's full out of the yellow. And usually during this part of the flight test, it's like a low altitude operation, so it's going to be about 500 feet AGL. Yeah, so this kind of looks pretty good here. Okay. So you can see that this, on the map here, this little light flashes off to the right, which we can see. So we're right on track, we're doing good. And it's, yeah, also got a little bit of yeah. Couple of birds there, taking farm. These and these over there, feels good. Lights are all out. Kevin's still secure inside. Look at that traffic. A good watcher, it's me there. Yep. So you can see the top little light there. While on track. Yep. So that's the RV park right there. As we're coming forward, we're just sort of going to change our heading a little bit. So you can see that there we've got a big mountain in front of us, and the lake's going to be just off the left-hand side of the mountain. So if we just skirt around that mountain, dip out of the clouds, so just climbing up and over. And then our plan's dealer's choice if you want to go around or above, whichever you like. Yeah, I wasn't really go above because you can see it's sort of closing down on it, for sure. That's a smart move. And like a little 22. Don't want to get too high in a little 22. T's and P's are looking good, lights are out, fuel, plenty to do what we need to do. Time, we're looking at about 10 minutes, so it's looking pretty on track. Pretty on track, yeah. And then as you go along, if you're getting a big headwind, if you're slowing down, you're not going to make it on time, you can always amend the ETA on route. Oh, we're showing a little slower than we expected. Let's make it about, an extra 2 or 3 minutes on the ETA. You can always do that. Yep, well, it looked like we're going to get there a lot faster. So yeah, 6, 7 minutes. I did start my timer quite late as we sort of left the lake there. Yep. But, and again, you plus or minus 5 minutes, that 10 minutes sort of version of the play test. Oh, I saw it there. What was that? And I think the warmer weather is coming too, which is nice. By the time you get out of here, I think it's going to start getting up to the double digits again. Oh, yeah. And then you'll be heading out to Alberta and then probably getting more of those freezing temperatures again. I can already feel the cold starting to get to me. I can feel myself starting to get I've just come from 45 degrees, so cold out body's going to get down. I feel it starting to get a little bit there. So what I'm looking for here, we've got a highway, which is good. I can see that on the map. We're crossing that. So that's my number one key point. We've got a nice little tall hill here. Then just behind that little lake's going to pop into view. It's going to sort of curve around the hill. So it's looking pretty good. Oh, they're looking like we're very on track, very where we need to be. T's and P's looking nice, fuel's looking good. Plenty of places to go land on the lake. We're going to get nice and cold. And carburetor hood is still well over yellow. Yep. And we're heading steady on about 1700 feet. Well, so maybe a minute early, not even. Hey, you look at the water on the lake, there's almost no wind right now, so yeah, nice. Probably showing a true 85 knot down speed here. So you can see it's sort of curling around the hill here. I'm very, very confident this is the spot. Okay, so the flight tester will say, okay, 7.5 minutes, you're within plus minus 5 minutes. Are you 100% sure this is your spot? 100% sure. Okay, congratulations, that is correct. We'll double check on the VNC map. And Bob's your uncle right there. Yep, yeah. Good job. Okay, so we can turn around, we'll head back to